Hey, Beetle Sky Attack OP coming back with more Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I almost just said Dragon Quest Rocket Slime, but we're not doing that right now. And here is a camper. I'm strong. I won't cry if I lose. I'm fairly certain, if I'm thinking Pokemon logic, if they say that they're not going to cry when they lose, that means that they're guaranteed to cry once they lose. I mean, that's just like Pokemon logic. I'm strong. I never cry. They lose. And Shockwave, because it looks so much cooler in this game and then in other games. And this Nuzleaf is not going down easily, but he is getting nice and hard, which that could be taken the wrong way, but I'm going to be the better man and say that is not dirty in any way, shape, or form. And not a level up yet. Camper Larry, see? Wah. He is a crier. Not crying because I miss my mommy, Snivel. And why are you crying? Why is Billy sad? Did all his Pokemon get run over by the short bus? Did he fall into a well and have to survive by throwing rocks upwards to hit seagulls so that they fell into it and he would have to eat them raw? Or maybe he's just lonely. Yep, I did that. I did that right there. I am rocking in my chair, and I have no clue if it is going to be picked up in this recording, because I noticed quite a bit got picked up. I noticed that you could hear me hitting keys sometimes. Okay, just a little bit of a pause there to check, like, there's a little bar down at the bottom, and when I'm doing that, you can like see the bar like raising, so that shows that like it's recording that audio. But I was like checking, like rocking the chair, and it didn't look like the audio bar was going anywhere, so I'm fairly certain that's not going to cause any problem. I'm going to try not to go too crazy with the key spamming, especially the shift key. I don't want to go crazy with the shift key. I haven't tried it yet, actually, but I'm worried about sticky keys on this too. And these are not campers, these are hikers. How about we have a battle, you and me? I'm laughing for no particular reason. Why? Because I am Hiker Bryce. Bryce? Like Bryce Caverns Bryce? Is there such thing as Bryce Caverns? Bryce. Where do I know that name from? You are ground type. So I am going to have to switch to double effectiveness, which means that it's quad power against you. Stop growling at me. Normal, why you gotta be such a Debbie Downer and be growling at me like that? I mean, that is not a nice thing to do. I am going to shoot my mud at you because you are part fire type and it should be good against fire, but you're also part ground type, which that I don't think it's going to do too much for the ground type, but hey, Barkamedes can take care of that. Barkamedes, I want to watch you level up even more. Hey look, it's level 24 and it's not a Manectric. So clearly, I think it's weird how it kind of looks like it's Barkamedes, because like it's the M got screwed up for some reason, and we are lowing run on Shockwave, so I will use Spark. I caught myself halfway through, so I still kinda sounded retarded, but I caught myself. Where the hell do I know Bryce from? And start menu. And look, another hiker. My legs are solid from pounding up and down the mountains. They're not going to buckle easily, friend. Hello, friend. We'll have so much friendly fun there, friend. Trent. Like Trent-un? Like Trent-un, Trent? Trenton, is that New Jersey? Trenton, New Jersey. Yeah, that sounds right. And oh, I forgot. I'm stupid and wow. My gosh. My gosh. Come on, defense curl. Luckily it didn't do anything realistically damaging for its first attack. It just used some piece of shit move that might actually affect me if he has like a Machop, and then I'll do a little bit less damage to it. But nope, he has a Geodude, so I will just leave this going how it is. And let's have some Jello shots. I am still on the High Horse Society bike. I have not gotten off of that. And Derp Whooper is getting pretty close to a level up. I think Stroganoff could use some help. I think Goomba could use a few level ups. Maybe not. I mean, level 8, that's pretty high for the Pokemon we're fighting right now, but maybe I might want to think about doing it in like the next town or two. I don't know. Hit one time. Wow. That was such a threat. I think I am slightly over-leveled for this area. Of course, that's what happens when you don't have as many Pokemon here. Like, if you start the game, can you grab me some bandages from my backpack? No, that's my Pokénov. Oh, fine, I'll register you. Pokénov? It's Pokénov now? The hell's a knob? A knob? And Meryl! Awesome, super effective. Gonna kick your ass, Meryl. I'm gonna beat you. Dad is gonna beat you, boy. I'm gonna beat you. Oh wait, it's a girl. So it's perfectly fine. And that I see no way that can be considered sexist. Where is my fire type? I have big plans for this patch of grass. There it is. Numel! Oh, I love you! I like Numel. So I think I'm going to add one into the party just because it's pretty awesome. I mean, being able to be staticked even though you're ground type, and therefore static should not affect you. Pokeball, because I don't use Great Balls. I do use Great Balls, but you are Numel, and you will be in a Pokeball, and I don't know what I would use Great Balls for, because Numel stores boiling magma and the hump on its back. It's a hardy Pokemon that can transport a 220-pound load. It has served humans at work since long ago. A 220-pound load. I'm gonna have to pause this so that I can quick put it in without trying to commentate over me putting it in. There we go. That's my pretty pro nickname for my new Pokemon. And yep, that's what I'm going with. So now that we have Bunghole in our party, let's check out the stats on this guy, other than basically dead. Oblivious, that is useful as shit. Frostberry, not so useful as shit. And those are its moves. Okay, so we got Bunghole, new member of our party. I did not mean to open that menu again. So let's quickly run back. Look at this. Look at this. This There is like a tiny bit of lag from the time I press a button to when it registers that I'm pressing a direction button, so that I can imagine that being so much fun once we get to places where you need to like do the maze where you have to be absolutely perfect with the Mach bike. That is going to be so much fun times because there is just like the tiniest delay, and look at that, we can get right back on our high horse bike. No problems, no menus to surf because high horse society does not believe in menus. They believe that if you want something done, you spam the A button. And I guess since he is now our lowest level member, give me that item. I'm gonna go ahead and take that because that's kind of worthless. I think it like heals burn or something, which I don't really understand since it's not. It's fire type, I'm not really worried about it being burned. Fiery path. What we got? 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 What's up? Go, my bunghole. Hey look, it even has a bunghole right on its back. Oh, look at that. You're all confused because some of my viewers might not know what a bunghole is. Oh, that's okay. There. It's okay. You'll learn once you use Google. I'm actually interested now. I am interested as to what Google's definition of bunghole is. Shockwave, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Yep, you did. I'm going to check that real quick. I got Wikipedia up, and the correct definition of a bunghole is an access point that can be resealed to gain entry into a vessel. Historically, it refers to a hole bored in a liquid-tight barrel to remove content. The hole is capped with a large cork-like object called a bung. Acceptable usage includes other access points that may be capped with alternate materials, providing an air or watertight access to other vessels. For example, a bunghole on a combustion chamber can be used to remove slag or add coal. Bungholes can also be utilized to insert and remove sensing probes or equipment like mixtures to agitate the contents within a vessel. I have a completely different definition, and that last sentence sounds hilarious when you think of it in terms of my definition. I'm going straight to hell for all this, aren't I? Probably. It would not surprise me in the least. That is hilarious. That is funny to me. And water gun. So this bunghole is apparently not watertight. Woohoo! Funny. I am a real funny guy. I seriously had no clue that that was what bunghole meant. Why was that? God damn it! I caught hot Pokemon in Fiery Path. Take a look. I wanted a double battle, and you wouldn't give me a double battle. You pieces of shit. Oh, I thought that was like, Oh look, he has a bunghole too. You know what our test is for this. Is his bunghole watertight or airtight? It really depends, because you can be airtight and not watertight. I don't know how, but you can. Maybe if you're a hydrophilic substance, you could be airtight and still, like, allow water to pass through a membrane. Level 29, Derpwooper is getting so freaking overleveled. Because, like, everything needs a water type to kill, and I think I'm just going to stop using him once we get past Fire World, which that might not be the greatest idea because there's like a Fire World coming up soon. At least I think it's a Fire World. Then again, if it's following basic Pokemon principle, it shouldn't really be a Fire World. It should be more like random crappy Pokemon world. And then there's like one guy who has fire Pokemon, and he's like, yeah, I'm the only one with fire types. But since that bitch decided, oh, I'm not going to have a double battle, I'm going to look away at just the wrong time. Nah, that is unfortunate. I could have taken care of 2 battles at once. You know, 2 birds, 1 stone, 2 for the price of 1 grandma. I could have had it made right there. And now I have to fight them. Oh, aren't you an adorable trainer? Please, I need a romantic battle. I'm somewhat decent. You're somewhat decent.